Hey y'all, I hope you're doing well tonight. Got a couple of things to cover. I'm sorry I've not made a video in a while, but there's a lot of stuff going on out there. I'm going to touch on a few that I need you to do research on. Get your pen and your paper, get ready. And some of y'all, I mean, your brains are so little, I don't even know how they function. Like some of the comments and messages that I've gotten, I mean, what? You've got to think past next month. You got your pen and paper? You ready? There is going to be an inflation explosion by mid-July. I mean, you'll see. Maybe I'll get some nice letters from the lady who's an RN. Remember you? I still have not forgot your lunatic ass. You know the the proof is in the pudding. I'll say it all came to fruition. Um, the fuel is trading higher around July 4th. That's just normal. It's going to go back up. There's going to be some inflation explosions shortly after July 4th, if not before. Real everyday Americans are the ones that are going to be affected by this, not rich people. Rich people aren't affected. I mean, they pay $1 more for something. They don't care. They got lots of dollars. Um, the what I'm basing this off of, for those of you that seem to want to just complain and call me a liberal, a Democrat, or a Republican, I don't know. Are those supposed to be insults? I'm so confused. Um, who cares what you are? Who cares what you think? Just trying to help you out here. Trying to help you out. Don't care if you don't like it. Hit the block button. It's somewhere. I don't know. There's probably a block button. If you look for it, I bet you can find it. All right, so check it out. Here comes the important part. What I base my decisions off of is what's called PPL, and that is the producer's cost. Basically, it's the monthly um, uh, consumer index and producer index. It's what they pay. So it's what a producer pays and it's what a consumer pays, and those are tied together like an atom and a nucleus. Our government wants to look at the consumer index. So that means that you're 2 months behind real prices, which are what the producer index is, because the producer index sets the consumer index. I don't know what's wrong with our government. The rest of the damn world looks at the fucking producer index. I don't know. Some kind of crack smoking economic 101 going on at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, or the Fed, wherever their address is. It's probably underground deep in Area 52. Now check it out. Y'all remember the crash in 2008? They call it the Lehman Brothers crash now. Well, it started in 2005 with hyperinflation and shrinkflation and all kind of other messed up stuff. And it took 2 years, and then doo-doo hit the fan. So this time it probably won't take but about, I don't know, a year. Well, we're probably about 5 or 6 months in. So here's how it works. Deflation causes the economic crash because then comes inflation and all kind of stuff. So 1928-ish, we started deflating things, and then in the 30s, I mean, y'all know what happened in the 30s, right? Stock market crash. And then they did the gold grab. Like, I hope you're writing all this stuff down. They did a gold grab. They made citizens turn in their gold. So precious metals, in my opinion, it's not financial advice. Do your own research. Precious metals have always withstood the storm. That's all I got to say about that. So deflation in the 28, crash in the 30s. We're having some of that now. I'm afraid that it possibly could happen again. Every single thing is going up in price. You've noticed shrinkflation. Everything you buy and use in your house, unless you shop at Melaleuca like I do, has been shrank in size and the price has gone up. So, yeah, you would like to know more about the Melaleuca thing, hit me up. I'll give you information. Now here, oh yeah, quantitative easing. Google that. We've been doing a lot of that, and that's going to have a profound effect in the next 8 months. Bad. Now, here comes some crazy stuff. The Pope, I mean, y'all know that he talks to people. Well, he met somebody before the Ukraine war and called him smart. He never told us who it was. But basically, he knew the war was coming. Well, he made some interesting quotes. You can go find his quotes at the Vatican news site. The Pope said, World War III has already been declared. What? What does that mean? You know, he sees things too. He hears things. He's the vicar of God, they say. Y'all remember the little country Georgia in Russia? It was part of the Soviet Union before. Well, they are an agricultural country. And that's one of the reasons that Russia took them over a few years ago. What was it? Shoot, I don't remember. 2006, 2008. When was that? It didn't take them long. They took it over in no time. Remember the Chechen rebels, they called them? They always give people names so the press can put this image in our head of a little scary person. It's funny how they use fear to control us. And by they, I mean the elite, the bloodlines, the controllers. You know that your elected politicians are not your enemy necessarily. I mean, they are, but they're not your enemy necessarily because they are simply the extruders of policy, and that is from the desire of the elite that push them. And honest to God, the Pope is as high as you can go in that chain. I mean, he's like the master. If this was a video game, the Pope would be the big boss. Like the big boss at the end. You wouldn't beat him. There'd be no way to defeat the big. This would be a never beatable game because that's how powerful they are. Well, they took that over for food, for agricultural. That's the same reason they're trying to take over the Ukraine. It's for the wheat that's there. Do you remember in 2010, something else for you to look up, Russia refused to sell wheat to the rest of the world just out of the blue. I think that was a test. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Now, listen. None of this is to scare you or frighten you. It's simply to educate you and allow you to do your own damn research. I know that some of you are going to send me nasty grams and messages and all kind of crap. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say or think. As soon as you send me a doo-doo gram, I literally block you. No, if I go look at your profile and it's all sad looking because you got like 3 followers and you follow 18 people and you got no videos, sometimes I'll let you hang around because you might just be like, you know, damn, all the good words, not allowed to say them. Whatever. Just insert something there. Try to make it derogatory. I'm old school. I'm Generation X. I don't give a shit. Y'all, peace out. Deuces, say a prayer, get ready, you know, hug the ones you love because you ain't promised tomorrow.